The key to my success. Applying the necessary dedication needed to stay organized is undoubtedly the key to individual and team success. With everything needed to complete the tasks required in their appropriate locations, and no outsiders included, you will be able to efficiently work through projects without an overwhelming demand for switch tasking and other means of processing responsibilities that can both add risk for error as well as slow productivity. Even for those who feel they handle things well enough in a world of chaos, there are always additional steps you can take to help you further improve. An organized life will not only help with efficiency, but with peace of mind. It's comforting knowing that everything is in its place as needed, and that doesn't just apply to physical items. Tasks, appointments, reminders, etc. These are all items that you would be better served finding a location for, instead of relying on just your memory. The best leadership models are ones leaders themselves invent. The perception of others is what will define you, so it's important to remember to take that into consideration when inventing your leadership style. An individual who is perceived as someone who can be trusted and relied on can make a great manager, but someone who excels his team's performance with inspirational guidance and know-how, while also having the self-awareness to make adjustments as needed, will be defined as a leader. Although an individual can be given the title of leader, it's a title that can truly only be earned, if it's a title that's going to last. Unlike a manager, being a person of title, a leader is born from natural ability. Leadership, by definition, is not something necessarily attained by a title, but one given by the people. The success of a company is a reflection of how well management and leadership collaborate with each other. It is the responsibility of each to sustain the company, and both must work together if either are to succeed. We often move in opposite directions to get people to respect us, think we're smart, admire us. Colantonio, S. 2017. Make sure your team is moving in the same direction by listening, truly listening to what they have to say. Strong communication is key to constant improvement. Positive leadership influence moves an organization towards ends that are beneficial not only for the organization, but for the employees and society at large. Wild R. and Messina P. 2019. As a leader, influence on others will come naturally. It's an individual repeatedly demonstrated ability of positive influence that has defined them as a leader. They're trusted and relied on for direction and we must steer them in the right direction and do so with strong adherence to a code of ethics. Be the person you want to be. Demonstrate how adhering to this code can breed success and be the example. A strong consideration of the ethics supporting your decision must be applied, or fear the development of a system that cannot be trusted. As an organization, leaders with this code of ethics have the potential to motivate and inspire a team to new elevations, but if not careful, they could divide you. The leader will support an organization if he believes that through his personal objectives and goals could be met, otherwise the person's interests will decline. Margot, M. 2015. Stop trying to figure out what kind of leader you should be and focus on what kind of leader your people need. Sarah Pfister Gale, 2019. Let this guide you towards your leadership style. At the end of the day, we all want our superiors to be someone who can be relied upon to take all pertinent information into consideration for decisions that have an effect on their lives, and to make decisions that reflect positively. Leadership is a word that comes to mind to most when considering those who have the greatest impact on humanity. Lincoln, JFK, MLK, these are leaders who stood true to their convictions and acted selfless in their attempts to make improvements for the majority. And all these decisions were undoubtedly based on solid foundation and strong adherence to a code of ethics. Although not loved by all, those who would call them leaders will forever remember them as such. Ethics is a societal discussion of what ought to be considered for overall human well-being, including the broader concepts of fairness, justice, and injustice, what's right and responsibilities are operable under certain situations, and what virtues the society admires and wants to emphasize. Saw PV 2015. Thank you.